Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. If you're else is watching, I thank you for watching. This is going to be a lot of crime against me. I'm just checking real quick. Microphone. So this is part 1 of 2. This is part 2 of 2. This video is not going to be as long as the first video. I'm going to stop reading about the crime and talk about the food research. And Shia, just so you know, I'm not going to I'll talk about some of the more of the crime, like what happened with my Instagram and those type of things tomorrow or the next day. I really just want to make sure, Shia, that we get in a better mood and talk about the food. I'm gonna make sure I do the cure on records for the private parts all day today, and because they really try to convince me, even though it's possession and this is not like me believing this, that there's no point in doing the private part records and weakening them because they have the technology to just add more, chain them down, all kinds of things. I'm going to talk about you, Shia. They keep saying subliminally that you get annoyed that I repeat the same things. However, I don't really repeat the same things. I have like 1, 2, 3. I have thousands of things at this point that I say to you. Well, at least in the hundreds, because each line is a thought about you. There's 25 lines, both pages, and I have like at least 25 pages collected now about you, not including what I said about you in the other notebooks. So we're going to talk about the food research and the photographs that I took, and I've got to get the other phone. I didn't eat breakfast, so if I'm acting a little bit not as able to talk well, it's because I didn't really eat. I woke up, immediately had really bad gas torture, so I wanted to do the apple cider vinegar right away. Then I went straight to Walmart because last night I realized I still had a receipt for that charger. And then I checked my bank account, and then I had extra $10 so that I could spend $20 on food, because I want to make sure that I have enough for the rest of the month. So I'm going to show you the photographs now. And Shia, please do not take anything out of context what I say on the internet. Please know that I know that you're feeling tortured by what I say, that you can't respond. However, you're not. You know the telepathic supporters help me when I tell you things, and help you when I tell you things, and know that she knows. She's given information. She's giving the correct information, and we are getting help, more help than we used to. But my looking sickly it doesn't necessarily mean I'm more sick. It could mean that we're healing, Shia. I wasn't really able to heal when I was getting repeatedly attacked, especially on the internet. And now that I've basically shut myself off of all, scrolling through Facebook, because I used to look up food on social media. I never really scrolled on Instagram or Twitter. I mean Facebook. I can't explain what I'm saying. I've shut off public news, but I on Instagram, I'd run into public news pages, if I scrolled through, like, or saw it when I go onto the homepage to search for things. So I'm making sure that I'm doing everything that I can to not run into things on the internet, because I realized how much of attack I was getting. Extreme attack. And I believe it's breaking spells. So now let me show you. I think it's under screenshots, the food. And I want to do some more meal planning. I wrote one page of all my food inventory that I have, but I ended up having dinner last night and didn't, because I was getting like really weak. I was feeling like my body was like turning into jello again, and I was so tired. So I have to check with my camera to find the photos. I want to read the Revelation of Jesus Christ, however. Like, I will get more brutally tortured if I do. I'm starting to notice that. If I do something really productive and that will really, really benefit me, I will get more tortured. However, is that true? Is that really true? Because I'll look up the cookbook things and I'll still get tortured. But I'm trying to play the energy handwork, because if that energy is pouring into me, the violet flame energy, because when I made that Lumerian energy, I was picturing the violet ball expanding in my head. So when I watch it, that still happens every time I watch it. So now I'm going to show you. Oh, this was some of the world food. So this was Canada, maple sundaes. That looks really good. I've never thought of putting maple syrup on ice cream or like as a sundae. Canadian maple butter tarts. That looks really good. Fresh corn pancakes. That sounds good, making pancakes out of cornmeal. Corn is supposed to be like a spiritual Native American food. Simple roast beef recipe. In the I am activity, it says you shouldn't really eat flesh foods. However, Hannah, Kroger, and Rudolph ate fish, poultry, lamb, veal. It's in her cookbook. So some of the I am activity though gets a little like, it's not all true, and it makes people feel like they're bad if they don't follow every single thing that they do. This frizzy lettuce is kind of bitter. However, this looks kind of good because it has mustard seed salad dressing. Frizzy salad with mustard seed. Canadian cheese soup. I know that Campbell's has a cheese soup, and I've never tried it. I've actually never, I think I've never tried cheese soup. I've had like a broccoli and cheddar soup, which is pretty good. Quebec style yellow split pea soup. That looks really, really good. Smoked salmon on pumpernickel and rye. I like smoked salmon with the capers and red onions on like rye bread. But they made, I'll tell you all of the food allergies. All of the grains that they used AI. to not allow me to eat. Basically, there was one grain I was allowed to eat called quinoa. Well, you know what quinoa is, I didn't mean called quinoa. Quinoa was basically the only grain I was allowed to eat for many, many years. So I'll tell you all the different grains that I've had AI allergies to, even if I tried like once or twice. But there was all kinds of AI on all kinds of grains, because if you have such a narrow diet, it's very unhealthy. So I was allergic to millet, and I still have some of these allergies. Like, I'm still staying away from all of this. But millet, I can't eat millet. I can't eat barley. Corn, I can get itchy on a lot of corn products, depending. I was only able to have brown rice, no other kind of rice, or I get itchy or allergic. Spelt, allergic. Teff, Teff, allergic. Oats, I've had problems with oats. Different types of products with oats, I've had problems. Wheat, I've had problems with different types of wheat, not all wheat products. Rye, not allowed to eat rye, get extreme itchy. Sorghum, SORGUHUM, no sorghum, not allowed, allergic. Buckwheat, allergic. Chia seed, I was allowed because anytime I tried to do chia seed, I'd gag on it, and I'd put it in my smoothies. I'd gag on it, like anytime I would, and I was basically forced to eat the chia seed. Quinoa was basically the only grain I was allowed to eat. Amaranth, allergic. So this is a symbol of the whole diet that since 24, and before 24, I had an eating disorder, barely ate really much of anything, and just ate Chipotle, chips and salsa, just like basic meals. Farro, FARR, allergic. And I'm not really allergic to all of these grains. It's a thing to keep me sick, because it's a thing to keep me sick, Shia. So let's go back to the food products. So rye bread, not allowed to eat rye. Get allergic reaction. I'm not allergic to all of these grains. That's not physically possible to be allergic to all of those 10 grains and only be allowed to really eat brown rice, quinoa, some whole wheat, and like white flour products. So sweet and sour meatballs. That sounds really good with sweet and sour sauce. And they'll make you not like to eat flesh foods, to make you sick, to make your diet bad. They'll make you feel like really grossed out or nauseous. However, people have to eat food to survive. This sounds kind of good. Banana pineapple salad, mixture of banana and pineapple. And I do have a problem with the texture of banana. However, it's very healthy, and I do still like the taste. This looks really delicious, because I was looking up tropical salad. Banana, pineapple, papaya, mango, all different kinds, watermelon. That looks really good, fruit salad. I'd like to eat more fruit salad sometime. This looks really good. This has greens in it called bitter leaf greens, made with shrimp. And this is, I believe, Africa. Cameroon. Cameroon is a country, a state in Africa. I have a mind blank about geography right now. This looks good. pudding cooking in banana leaf. This is Cambodia. Cambodian cucumber salad. That looks like a good salad. Cambodian, this looks like a good vegetable soup from Cambodia. Mixed vegetable Cambodian style. The way that they make that look, they put all the different variety of vegetables, looks really good. I really like vegetable soups. Cambodian fish cakes, that looks really good. And there was one fish I saw that looked kind of like a snake's head. So they were trying to like get me to stop eating fish because it looked like they're all like reptilian snakes. I googled it though, and fish are not reptilian. It really grossed me out because I've always liked fish, but some fish are very ugly and some fish are not supposed to be eaten. Bulgarian monastery soup. This is a whole category in itself that I'd like to look up, is foods. You know how I like to look up foods from this is like a bean soup. You know how I look up community church food recipes? This would be nice to research food that is made for monasteries around the world. This is Bulgarian beef sujuk. Bulgarian salad. This is like a Cobb salad with cheddar cheese. There was something about the salad called Alv Shakrasa. I'm not going to pronounce all of these. So that looks like a good salad. So the video is shared on Instagram, part 1. The video on YouTube, let me check and see if the video is, I gotta change the photograph. YouTube is the worst for default photos. I don't like the photographs when my eyes are like up like that, but the thing is, when you have a stroke, and people in general do this, my eyes are looking for my thoughts in my brain. That's why I'm doing that a lot. So this looks kind of nice, Bulgarian fried bread slices, but it's basically French toast. I'm very picky with French toast because of the texture. However, French toast can taste good. This is rujak, Indonesian fruit salad. That looks good because they put spices on it. I do go overboard with cayenne pepper, and I've been eating cayenne pepper this past week. However, I have to be very careful because there's something that happens when I just put too much cayenne pepper. Botswana stewed morago. This is African stewed greens with, I think that's there's some kind of it's like a starchy potato fruit that I forget that I've actually made before at the monastery. There was a specific like vegetable-ish fruit that tastes kind of like potato. I forget what it's called. So now I'm going to show you the photographs on here. I want to make sure when I look through those cookbooks that I take at least a few photographs of some of the photographs and some of the recipes in the cookbooks, because I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to show you some recipes from cookbooks. So this was, let me see if I So this is still the world food. Bosnia. Bosnian coffee, they make it into a fine powder, like kind of like hot chocolate, and they just put it in with mixed hot water, I think. I'd like to try different ways of making coffee sometime, Shy, with you. Bosnian bread. Bosnian bread, this could be good because they have like a side of something. I'd like to try different breads from around the world. I'm I can't say I've been very, very picky about food. However, I think I get so attacked when I try new foods. Kajmak. This is a type of cheese, kajmak, that I like to try. Traditional Bosnian savapi, like a pita with sausage links. And this is like a little onion relish. I really like onion relish. I like white onions on food. There was a program where there was a witchcraft around onions my whole life, but ever since I tried like onion chutneys, Sri Lankan onion chutneys, it was so good. I started liking it because it was like spicy. At the monastery, they had like these people that would come in and make the meals. They made like onion chutneys. So this is Bosnian, like a pot roast soup. This looks good. I forget what these are called, but there's some kind of fruit and milk. It's not like called a smoothie, it's called like a fruit and milk. Licuados. I don't think that was the name, licuados. Cinnamon sorbet. That sounds good. Cinnamon flavored sorbet. Bolivian cheese rice. I like the idea of cheesy rice, especially with broccoli or different vegetables. Picante de pollo. Picante de pollo is some kind of fish stew with peas. This is a sliced potato. Sliced potato with I think it's possible it was a cheese sauce. And they put sliced boiled eggs on the side with it. This looks very appetizing. I'd like to make meals like that with a little bit of lettuce, sliced egg, a little olive on the... I'd like to make this. It's a good idea for potatoes to make a cheese sauce with potatoes. This is Peru. Cassava pie. This is like a pie with layers of meat inside the pie, and it's like more like a bread kind of. Cassava. I think that might have been the potato starchy tasting vegetable. Not sure though, for sure. This looks good. Stuffed onions. I've never tried that. This actually really looks good, like a green bean salad with red onion and I think it's ginger. Bermuda green bean salad. Bermuda fish chowder. I was going to follow on with the notebook, but I just don't want to take out the notebook. This was good with the fish chowder with like a tomato sauce. Bermuda fish cakes. Belize. Belizean fish bean panadas. So this is like a bread, not panadas, like an empanada. Like I don't know if it's fried, but it's like a bread stuffed with beans and fish. That looks good. And that little like jalapeno sauce, like jalapeno chutney with possibly white onion. Belize ceviche, Belizean ceviche with shrimp, scallop, calamari. And this is a open-faced, I don't remember. I should have used the notes. It's kind of like a tostada, but it's not. It has cabbage. Chocolate ganache tart. This looks good. I like ganache, chocolate ganache tart. Belgian fish stew. Belgian fish stew. Mussel. So in Belgium, they have mussels served with French fries is popular in Belgium. Mussels served with French fries looks good. Fisherman salad. This looks really good. Salad with little shrimp and little calamari on it. Belgian potato salad. This looks good because it has boiled egg, possibly cheese, potato. Stuffed tomatoes with shrimp salad. I'm not sure about stuffed tomatoes. It probably will be good. I don't like the inside of the tomato, so I'm a little picky with tomato. However, I'm picky with raw tomato. I don't know what this is. Some kind of stew with crepes, but I like how they served crepes with it. Machanka. Looks like a thick sauce with sausage. Baked apples with honey. And ice cream. That looks good. They're making me salivate, but it's not because of the food, it's because of the demon possession. Babushka Belarusian potato pancakes with sour cream. That looks really good. Belizean. These are some Mexican sweetbreads that I want to try. I don't know if they're called sweetbreads. Yeah, they're called sweetbreads. I've never tried any of these. Mexican sweetbreads. Or we can make them, Shia. This is yerba mate. I really like yerba mate. There's a specific brand that was giving me a lot of energy. And I was drinking yerba mate, I forget. Stuffed peppers, that looks really good. I liked making stuffed peppers, however, not when I was getting food poisoned. Argentinian beef empanadas, that looks good. Angola food, chihuahua, I don't know what that is. Took a photo of it. I was probably thinking that I was going to have the notebook open and described all of them to you. However, I don't feel like finding it. I'm getting tortured right now. I'm like pretty irritable. I'm getting tortured, R.A.P. tortured. Fish and okra stew. Okra's supposed to be good for you. Okra, if not cooked the right way, has a weird texture though. Because I have tried okra before. Shalab thickened milk pudding. Algerian thickened milk pudding shalab. I'm sorry if I'm not showing the photographs well. I'm really getting tortured, even though I haven't said it to you the whole video. The national dish of couscous is a national dish of Iraq, I think. Where'd it go? Couscous, national dish of, I think it's Barak, B-O-U, Barak. Some of these I don't remember why. Oh, Fergie is like a tomato. Baked stew. Fergie's. This national dish. This looks good because it's like a cake, little cakes with soaked in a syrup. Tov made fresh with baked leeks. That doesn't really look that good, but it looks like it would taste good. That's a bad photograph. I'm not even gonna bother showing you. Shore lamb stew. I'd like to eat more lamb. I've only had it a few times in my lifetime. I'd like to make these Instant Pot soups with all of the mixture of the soup and spices all mixed together. We can make these, Shia. We'll show you more next time. I'm not actually feeling well. I'm feeling really tortured right now. I'll show you more next time because I don't want to overload you anyways with all of these recipes. I'm sure I am. I didn't really straighten my hair and do anything. I just let it air dry last night and I woke up, put a ponytail when I went out to Walmart. So now I'm going to talk about you. Shia. My pile of stuff's getting messy. When you see all of that stack, that shows that I'm not organized. It shows that it shows a symbol of how I'm feeling. Shia, you are. I wanted to pull up a photo of you. We'll put. Let me pull up your video. Oh, I'm feeling very irritable right now. So if you can't tell, I'm telling you that I'm feeling very, very attacked and hurt. You have pronounced brow ridges, Shia. I like your brow ridges. And you're very mature, Shia. You have a little bit of mischievousness. You have a little aggressiveness, but not overly aggressive. You're very likable, Shia, and you have an exciting, excitable personality. And I feel protected by you, Shia, because you don't want me to die. And I'm protecting you, Shia. I only have 5 minutes because this is gonna shut off. I just remembered. You have extreme sadness like me, Shia. It's a problem. I feel like I have been able to feel some more sadness than usual this past few weeks. I think it could be the stroke healing, because I'm supposed to feel the sadness. The torture is so, it's so awful. But anytime I have a feeling of sadness or crying, the AI automatically says, no, we're making you feel sad, stop doing that because it's us. It's just possession. That's to cover up the possession. But you do have depression like me, Shia. You're very charming, Shia. You have a lot of emotions. You're very emotional. You have a lot of restlessness. You're feeling very restless about the situation, and I am too. And you're good. You're judgmental, which is good because you know the truth about people. And you're a gentleman, Shia. You've been battered and beaten up, just like me. You're very attentive. You're not. I don't think you're relaxed much. Obviously, we both need to work on. You need to work on being relaxed, but you're relaxing. When I watch you, it makes me relaxed. And we're gonna be inseparable, Shia. We're together. And you have genuine self-confidence and true masculinity. And some of the things that I think about you, you're an artisan, you're a warrior, you're like a cop, Lumerian cop, and a sage. You have a lot of wisdom. So I'm going to stop reading those now, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. So I love you, Shia. I love you, Shia. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching. I'll talk to you tomorrow.